What do you think, Monk? Is it me? I'm sorry. You have the wrong room.
This isn't 115.
No, it's 116. They put the wrong numbers up.
Oh, I'm sorry
It's
to
quite all right.
disturb you.
Wait a minute. These are Lucy's shoes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I was with her when she bought them.
I thought they looked familiar.
Where did these come from?
The woman across the hall.
She's here. Lucy's here.
Sir, you can't do that.
Lucy?
Kevin? What is he doing here?
Looking for us, you know, we're missing.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe he saw us like this.
Lucy, let him go.
No, I have to at least try to explain why this happened.
Well, I think he knows what was happening here, and take it from me, I don't think it's a good time to go and try and hash it out with him now.
But I gotta tell him it's not what he thinks it is.
Come on, Lucy, even you can explain this one.
I can try.
Were those Lucy's clothes? Did you find her?
Yes, I did. Start packing.
Packing? What? Oh, I understand. You want me to take the room across the way while you and Lucy take this room. Monk, that's so romantic.
We're leaving, Victor.
Leaving? Why?
Because I found her and she is well taken care of. Our work is done.
But you told me you were going back with her. But Monk, I don't understand.
Kevin, please,
I don't want to hear it,
please
Lucy.
talk to me. It's not what you think.
It's not what I think. Lucy, just save your breath.
Oh, Monk!
I can explain why you found Scott and I in bed together.
Yes, give her a chance to explain why you and Scott were... Ooh.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, the ER was like a zoo. It was minivan versus big rig. Something wrong with your chicken salad?
I just don't have much of an appetite.
Hey, did you hear anything about your father?
No, nothing. Kevin hasn't called yet. To make matters worse, on the news, I saw there were 10 hurricane-related deaths reported.
Well, we can't assume that somebody we know is among those 10, Karen.
But then why haven't they called yet?
Well, with a storm like that, I'm sure phone lines are down all over the place, that's all.
Still, Serena goes back into surgery as soon as the corneas arrive from the eye bank. And I just think it would mean a lot to her if she could hear from her father before she goes under.
I have an idea it would mean a lot to a big sister, too.
I'm scared. This is a serious operation.
It's gonna be okay. We just need to be strong for Serena's sake, okay? Hey, is something else bothering you?
No.
Are you sure? Because I have a feeling that there is.
No, it's nothing.
Karen, come on. I know you. What is it?
It's just that I walked into the nurse's station and I saw you hugging Courtney. And I'm sure that means nothing. It just reminded me that you used to have really strong feelings for her.
Listen, Courtney was upset about her custody fight with her ex-husband. And she was talking about leaving town with Neil.
You mean leaving town for good?
Yeah.
Well, that would be very good for Neil.
Well, that's exactly what I told her, Karen. I was trying to encourage her to stay. And, you know, Courtney doesn't have anybody to turn to. And I think she was very grateful for my support.
I feel like an idiot. I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
No. I'm glad that you did. I want you to ask me anytime you have doubts about my feelings toward you.
What are those feelings?
They are absolutely, positively, 100% head over heels in love with you.
That makes two of us. So did you convince her to stay?
I don't know. But I hope so, for Neil's sake.
So your ex-husband doesn't do jack when his son is sick, but now that Neil is better, he thinks that he can waltz in here, take the kid, and cut you out completely?
That's about the size of it.
This guy has some nerve.
He has more than that, Frank. He has money. He has a lot of money. You can bet he's already hired his own dream team of lawyers. Well, I'll be lucky if I can afford legal aid.
So what's your game plan?
Well, I was going to take Neil and leave town so he couldn't find us. But Joe thinks I should stay and fight the suit.
Well, that's a tough call. I know how much that you love Neil.
I'll do whatever it takes to keep my son.
Now, there's a message for you on the answer machine.
Who's it from?
Some guy named John.
Courtney, hi, it's John. Sorry I missed you. We have a lot to catch up on. I hope everything is going well with Neil and you. I look forward to talking with both of you soon. I'll call again later.
Damn it.
You know, your ex really doesn't sound so bad on the phone.
That's only because you don't know him the way I know him. You know what? That's it. I gotta get out of here.
But you're going to take Neil and run away?
As fast as I can. If I stay here and I try and fight John, he will win. He will win no matter what Joe says because John always gets what he wants. Frank. Neil and I need to get out of here tonight. Will you help us?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
All right. Come on, then. Let's get you two packed. Let's go.
Kevin, please, don't just go, please.
There's no reason to stay, Lucy. I came looking for you, and I found you.
You came looking for me.
Yes. I was looking for you. All I could think about was finding you, alive and safe, and the more I looked for you, the more I realized how much you meant to me.
But that's the same way I felt.
I had even made up my mind that if I found you, I was going to tell you that I wanted you back. And that I felt that we could work through any problem that we have.
We can
But then I found you, Lucy. I found you in bed with Scott. I'm sorry, Lucy. That's a problem I'll never be able to work through.
This is all your fault.
I beg your pardon.
Just a second. Let me get my pants on. You're the one that sent us on this wild goose chase. You said that Eve and Kevin had gone to South America. Well, we found Kevin. Where is Eve?
I'm sorry I can't keep all your women straight. It was my understanding that it is now Lucy who has the dubious honor of sharing your bed.
Never mind about that. Where is Eve?
Did you think maybe she was hiding in the blankets in your room?
Just tell me where Eve is, that's all.
The last I heard, she was on her way to the North Pole. I suggest you go and try to find her there.
Kevin, please, would you just stop and listen to me? Victor told me that you and Eve were headed to Colombia, so I wanted to go with Scott when I told him. I insisted I go because I wanted to find you. I was worried sick about you.
Well, you didn't have a worried, sick expression on your face when I found you with Scott.
But the storm, our clothes were ruined. I didn't
don't want to hear the details.
But this is not what you think it is.
Do I suddenly look stupid to you? Lucy, you made love to the man.
You don't understand what we've been through. Doug, my plane crashed. We went down, and these smugglers kidnapped us and handcuffed us together. They left us for dead, and there was a fire and this horrible explosion and this tunnel and snakes and alligators and everything. And okay, it sounds bizarre, but it is all true. We are lucky to even be alive at all.
Let me recap what you just told me. You came looking for me.
Yes.
Because Victor told you that I was with Eve.
Right, and I was so worried what she would do. I didn't
So what
know...
you really wanted was to haul Eve back in chains. Isn't that right?
No, that's not right at all. I came to find you. That's
Then
all.
maybe you should have looked a little bit harder before you jumped into bed with Scott.
I love you.
Well, congratulations, Scott. That was fast work, even for you.
Ah, come on, Kevin. What are you getting bent out of shape for? You don't own Lucy. You broke up with her. And then you take off with Eve. You know, when that happens, you know, all parties involved do whatever they like.
Well, that's the way you two live your life, isn't it? Do whatever you want, whenever you want, forget everything else.
What kind of a hypocrite are you? You broke up with her. You told her to go away. You never want to see her again. Now you get mad. What did you think she was going to do? Go to a convent and pine away for you? Or walk around telling you how sorry she is for the next 20 years?
God, please.
Let him finish. I'd like to hear the truth from him for once.
Let me just tell you what the truth is. She can do whatever she wants with her life now.
Well, I want you. Doc, I want you, and I need you. We have come so
Too
far.
Too far, Lucy. You made your bed. Lie in it. With him, if that's what makes you happy. Let's go.
Wait a second. Where the hell is Eve anyway? She's in jail!
Which, as far as I'm concerned, makes her better off than being with you.
You don't have anything earlier than 6 a.m. tomorrow morning? Listen, this is an emergency. Okay, fine. We'll take the 6 o'clock flight. 2 tickets for Courtney and Neil Canelos. Kanelos. One way. Okay, we'll pick the tickets up at the gate. Thank you.
You can't get out tonight?
No, but I don't want to wait here. It's too risky. John said he was going to call again. What if Neil picks up the phone?
All right, look, you don't have to stay here. Get Neil. I'll take you over to my mom's.
She won't mind?
Not if I ask her.
Thank you, Frank.
You can thank me when you're both safe and sound.
Excuse me.
Yes, may I help you?
I'd like to arrange transportation to the airport. I'm checking out.
I'm checking out, too.
You're checking out.
Yeah, well, we're both checking out.
No, we are both not doing anything. I am checking out alone.
Excuse me, but no one is going anywhere. In case you've forgotten, we're still in the middle of a hurricane. However, if you'd like to give up your rooms, I've got a lobby full of people that would be delighted to have them. So shall I make up closing bills?
No.
Look, I don't have a choice.
I certainly don't want to spend the night alone in the lobby.
I never wanted to leave. It's going to be a very long night.
All right, this is the last of it.
Thanks.
Huh? What? I can't find my Star Wars t-shirt.
It's probably already packed, Neil.
It isn't. I checked.
Okay, look under the bed.
Okay.
Oh.
So what did you tell him?
I told him we were taking a trip.
He doesn't know he's not coming back?
He doesn't need to know everything right now.
Yes?
Good evening. My name is John Canelos. I'm looking... Courtney.
What are you doing here?
May I come in?
So a little late for a social call.
I apologize for the late hour. My plane just got in from Athens.
Look, why don't you tell us where you're staying? We'll call you tomorrow.
Sorry, have we met?
I'm a friend of Courtney and Neil's.
I only want to see my son. It's been so long.
Whose fault is that, John?
Please, may I see him?
He's asleep.
Look, I'll be very quiet. He won't even know
She's made it clear she doesn't want you in the house.
With all due respect, that is my son, and this doesn't concern you.
With no respect whatsoever, this is my house, and you have no rights here. Now, if you want to come back tomorrow...
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, your luggage, Courtney. Going somewhere?
Daddy!
Neil!
We gotta get back to work. I hope things have slowed down because I am exhausted.
Go take a nap in the on-call room. I'll handle whatever comes in.
You not tired?
I just want to keep busy. The more I do, the less I think about things. Okay.
All right.
Dr. Wexler, I'm glad I found you. Got good news. We found corneas for Serena.
Well, that's great. When does Dr. Urton want to perform the surgery?
I talked to your grandmother, and it's already set up for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Dr. Urton's on his way in.
Isn't that a little fast?
Well, the sooner the better. If you're going to be with us in the OR tomorrow, you should go home and get some rest. I'll arrange for Dr. Boyd to cover the rest of your shift.
Thank you.
Honey, this is terrific news.
I just hope that Scott is safe so that he gets a chance to call Serena before all this happens.
Look, you've got to calm down.
I don't want to calm down, Victor.
Listen. Couldn't you just simply ignore what Lucy did?
No, I can't ignore what Lucy did.
But she wouldn't have come all this way down here if she didn't care very deeply.
No, that's where you're wrong, Victor. She came all this way so she could haul Eve back to Port Charles. I know this about her, Victor. She will go to the ends of the earth to settle the score.
Whatever her motives were, there can be no doubt that she loves you.
I never said I didn't think she loves me. You have no idea what it felt like to realize that she's alive, Victor. I didn't say it out loud, but all this time, I believed she was dead. All this time we've been looking for her, I thought I'd never see her again. And then I see her clothes, and I realize that she's alive. And I believed everything was going to work out. I was elated when I walked into that room. Believe me, you don't want to know what it felt like to see her and Scott.
But she and Scott had obviously been through a terrible ordeal. Now, sometimes people will do very bizarre things under stressful circumstances.
They were in no danger when I found them, Victor.
Well, but sometimes it's not until the danger has passed that you can permit yourself to feel emotion about what just happened.
Victor, I told you that somewhere inside me, I just couldn't accept that Lucy would want our relationship over the one that she has with Scott. Seeing them like that only confirms it. Maybe I should be grateful. I discovered the truth before I made the mistake of trusting Lucy again.
Mom, look at me. Look at me. I have made every imaginable mistake in relationships. And because of that, I've ended up alone. I don't want that for you. For the sake of your own happiness, you've got to forgive and forget.
Everything you say about Scott and Lucy is true, Victor. They were under extraordinary circumstances. I understand that. And maybe it could be a one-time only thing. And I broke off with her. Could I forgive her? Oh, yes. But that doesn't mean that I can forget the bond that Scott and Lucy have. And all the temptations that go along with it. Being back with Lucy means being connected to Scott Baldwin, because he will always be in her life. And I'll always wonder if something like this will happen again. I don't want to live like that.
I wish I could just close my eyes really tight and make this whole thing disappear.
Well, Lucy, I got a little news flash for you. That's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna regret this the rest of my life.
That's good. Thanks a lot.
Oh, Scott, that's not what I mean.
Well,
That is not...
What did you mean? Come on, a little while ago, we're talking about how much we meant to each other. Now, you're saying it was a big mistake.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just so confused. It just wasn't supposed to happen this way. Don't you see? Kevin's not supposed to walk in and find us in bed together.
Well, maybe it was best that he did.
How can you say that?
I can say that very easily. You know why? Because you're the one. You're always talking about faith, cosmic stuff, all of that stuff. Well, maybe that's what this is.
No. This is not fate.
Why not?
Because this is too cruel to do to people. This is too cruel.
Wait a second. Maybe it wasn't cruel. Maybe it was best that he came in here and found us. You know why? Because we'd just go back to Port Charles and we'd say, it was a one-shot deal. It didn't mean anything. We were in our little lost world there, you know. We were confused. But see, now we got to think about this. We got to examine it.
What if we do that? What if we examine it? What is it supposed to tell us?
Tells us that we shared a past life, that we share a little girl, that we have been up and down and around so many times that we ought to be in Guinness, for crying out loud. But no, here we are. We're together, right? So think about it. Just think about those cosmic forces, all that stuff that you believe in. Maybe it's just telling us one thing, Lucy. We belong together.
This is Lisa McCree. Tomorrow, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, reflects on her tragic year. Plus, Joan London returns to talk about her life after morning TV. Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, Joe blows his top. Visit Port Charles at abc.com to find out what has Joe so hot and what else is ahead on tomorrow's show.